2025 has seen the release of some pretty epic LEGO minifigures across many themes like Star Wars, One Piece, Marvel and many more, so today I thought I would give my opinion on the top 10 LEGO minifigures made in 2025. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are feeling generous, be sure to hit that subscribe button to help me reach 10,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Okay, so diving straight on into it, in at 10th place we have Hector Barbosa from the LEGO Icons Black Pearl set. I really like this minifigure. I think it feels so premium. The printing is absolutely on point on the torso and legs, and you also have the double face printing, so you can have him normal or with his cursed face, which I think looks really cool. And then you have that signature hat which tops off the minifigure to perfection. For me, it's up there with some of the best LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean minifigures ever made, and it just had to make the list for me. In at 9th place we have Werewolf Spider-Man from the Across the Spider-Verse CMF series. This minifigure went really under the radar in my opinion. For me personally, it was one of the more wacky but awesome minifigures in the series, as it shows the true variety of the different Spider-Man variants in those movies. The printing is really good. I particularly love all the rips in the costume, and you have the tailpiece which works really well for this minifigure. One thing I have to mention is the arm printing, which in particular I think looks absolutely outstanding. But obviously the best thing about the minifigure is the wolf head mould, which isn't unique to this minifigure, but the printing totally switches things up with the ripped Spider-Man mask at the front of the head mould, and it just looks absolutely amazing. It's a really weird and wacky minifigure, but I think it looks awesome. In at 8th place we have Jango Fett from the UCS Jango Fett Slave 1. Now this minifigure isn't to be mistaken from the very similar version that features in the Playscale Jango Fett Slave 1, but there is one very clear distinction, that being the arm printing, which is obviously a bit of a rarity in a lot of LEGO Star Wars minifigures, and to be fair to LEGO, they almost always do a great job of arm printing when it comes to Mandalorian type characters. And Jango Fett is no exception. LEGO have always done a really great job with Jango Fett minifigures, but this one has to be the best of the bunch. But don't be too bothered about the fact that he is exclusive to a $300 LEGO set, as LEGO has started the trend recently of including these coveted minifigures in really cheap sets later down the line in order to give us not so well off fans a chance to get these cool minifigures. At 7th place we have Monkey D. Luffy from the One Piece theme. Now there are actually a fair few variations of Luffy across all 5 sets, which are very good, but I'll go with the one that I think is the absolute best, and for me that has to be the minifigure that is included in the Battle at Arlong Park set. Simply for the reason that it comes with those special long bendy arm pieces which perfectly represent his powers. And we should count ourselves lucky LEGO even bothered to include them, as they had no problem not giving Mr. Fantastic the bendy arm treatment, which was absolutely insane if you ask me. It's easily the best minifigure to come from the One Piece theme thus far. In at 6th place we have Spider-Man 2099 from the Across the Spider-Verse CMF series, which overall was filled with amazing minifigures, but I think universally most people recognise Spider-Man 2099 as the best character and best minifigure from this series. He's just such a cool minifigure. The printing is totally on point, particularly on the arm printing. It's absolutely exceptional, but my favourite thing about the minifigure has to be the semi-transparent plastic cape piece with all the digital detailing printed onto it. It is such a cool accessory for an already amazing minifigure, and if you haven't already got it, I highly recommend grabbing it. In at 5th place we have the Kraken Warrior minifigure from set 21358, the minifigure vending machine. It was pretty exciting when we first heard the rumours of a new castle faction that would be released in this LEGO set, and the design team at LEGO knocked it out of the park. The Kraken Warriors are really awesome minifigures that are so unique from any other faction we've gotten in the castle theme thus far. The printing and colour scheme is perfect for these warriors, and I particularly love the Kraken sigil. It's just a really epic minifigure overall. And if you are a castle fan that wants to army build this new faction, then thankfully it won't cost you too much, as the minifigures sell individually for around $10 each on eBay or Bricklink, which for a minifigure that features in only one LEGO set, I didn't actually think is too bad of a price to pay. In at 4th place is the Gingerbread Darth Vader from the Gingerbread 8080 LEGO set, a LEGO set that, bearing in mind, has actually sold really well, so much so that it's been sold out a lot of its time since its release. And one of the main reasons I think that personally is because of the inclusion of that amazing minifigure. The printing is quite understated compared to other Darth Vader minifigures. I think it was such a good idea for the LEGO designers to go with this kind of design for Darth Vader. It really does work well for a holiday themed LEGO Star Wars set. Overall, it's an amazing minifigure, but if I had to pick just one thing, my favourite thing about the minifigure has to be that cape piece with the icing printed onto the back. It rounds off the minifigure absolutely perfectly. In at third place is Captain Jack Sparrow from the LEGO Icons Black Pearl set, a LEGO set that has been extremely popular this year. Now, there have been lots of different Jack Sparrow minifigures over the years which are all very good, but this one is definitely the best, coming with dual moulded legs and one of the best hat and hair pieces of the year. It is such a great minifigure, it feels very premium, it feels like one of those minifigures that will be easily one of your favourites in your collection, and yeah, for me it's easily one of the best LEGO minifigures of the year. And I have some good news for you if you do like collecting minifigures and aren't too bothered about buying the expensive Black Pearl set, well then you can pick up the new Jack Sparrow minifigure on eBay for around $40, so it's not too cheap, but at the same time it's not totally unaffordable, and I do promise you it will be one of your favourite minifigures in your collection. In the second place is Obi-Wan Kenobi from set 75432, easily the best LEGO Star Wars minifigure of the year for me. The printing is so good, it's just incredible on the legs and torso. But what really puts this minifigure into the elite category for me is the amazing arm printing with the Republic emblem printed on the arms, as well as the clone wrist armour. It just looks fantastic, and it has almost single-handedly been one of the biggest reasons for people buying this year's V19 Torrent Starfighter. There have been so many different Obi-Wan minifigures over the years, but I really do think that this one may be the best of the bunch. The pure detail and awesomeness of this gem of a figure makes it in my eyes one of the best Jedi minifigures ever made. But in at first place, and this is a minifigure I think that a lot of you guys will have forgotten about as it came out very early this year, and that is the Wolfpack Beastmaster from the LEGO CMF Series 27. This guy was so hard to get hold of in January when the Series 27 was released because of both his high appeal to fans of the castle theme, but also just because of how good this minifigure is. And honestly, when you have one in hand, you can see why people were scrambling to get hold of one for themselves, especially if they were fans of the castle theme. This was just a minifigure you did not want to miss out on. The printing is a bit more basic than other minifigures on this list, but it doesn't take away from some amazing detailing on the minifigure, such as dual moulded legs and some amazing printing on the arm. I also love the weathered black cape he has, it looks fantastic. For me it's easily the best minifigure of the year. Anyway guys, I would love to know what you guys think is the best LEGO minifigure of 2025. Be sure to let me know down in the comments section. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel as I'm working really hard to try and reach 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching the video, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.